everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into Queendom Tarot. I am Ninti, and this is my Aries read for the month of August. Okay, guys? My fellow fire sign, my fire sign sisters and brothers, we're going to get a card here. First of all, let me thank my subscribers, viewers. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for everything. I'm sending love to you guys. I couldn't do it without your love and support. Just your positive energy just being out there. Okay, thank you so much. So we're first going to pull from the angel, get an angel guidance card for the month and see what we can find out for my Aries. We have release and surrender. Yeah, I had that earlier. I think I did for the couples. Divine union, this energy came out. So releasing and surrendering. So, let your past go. So a strong sense of letting your past go, releasing and surrendering is a strong energy there. Let's get some additional pulls here from the oracles of shadows and light. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty clear. But just really releasing and surrendering, letting your past go. Like there's something in the past, someone in your past, something you really need to let go of that is a blockage to where you're trying to be taken. It's something and someone you need to let go of. Okay? Alright, invasion, boundaries. Boundaries violated, dominance. Okay. Under the deck, we do have magical space clearing time. The two witches. Alright. Alright, for my Aries. I do feel a sense, of course with the magical space clearing time, I definitely feel like, if you do have an altar, if you do have a place or, something like that, maybe times just where it kind of clear that out, clear the energy around it, that kind of thing. It could just be, you needing to move, period, in order to have the space, the energy, to have the energy, your surrounding energy to be clear. So it could be, like I said, it could be as minor as cleaning up the energy around your altar and your things like that, or it could be as big as having to move altogether because of surrounding external influences. Okay, letting your past go, releasing, surrender. There may be this strong need to, like I said, move on, move forward in order to, have this peaceful place that you can create from and manifest from, because we do have this invasion and boundaries. We have someone, I feel like someone is definitely invading your boundaries and trying to dominate this magical space, your space. And it's time to clear that out. And it's going to take you having to let go of your past. Okay? Alright, this is pretty hot, Aries. Let's look a little deeper into this situation. So far, so this is like the deepest energy of my fire sign, most intense. Alright, Aries. We do have Mercury going direct, so I don't know what's going on with Mars, you guys. Planet. Alright, let's see. There's that past. 3 of Cups, celebration. There is a sense of possibly celebration. It could be, like I said, third party situation as well. That may be the need why you need to clear your magical space as well. Because like I said, I tell people, when you're dealing with trying to manifest, You cannot, this third energy, it has to be God's energy. It can't be another person's energy, you know. So it may be, like I said, you're having to release, you know, third party situation so that you can clear, you know, this magical space, which is your energy field. Because I definitely can relate to that. I've definitely had to cut and release some people out of my energy field, you know, and I know it is so that I can manifest, that I'm manifesting for my energy without the interference of their energy. So I'm feeling that as well. But yeah, there could definitely be some celebration. I do feel like, you know, someone is, you know, there is this energy of having to take a stand, you know, protect. This is also competitive energy, you know, and I'm sort of kind of feeling that, particularly with the invasion violated card. I feel sort of kind of competitive energy, someone sort of kind of taking a stand, you know, being competitive, you know, taking a stand of something being over, I feel. Taking a stance against betrayal, being stabbed in the back. You know, so I definitely feel like someone could definitely be taking a stand against betrayal and being stabbed in the back. The Temperance card is here to balance this. It could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I feel that very strong energy since it is here in the middle. But yeah, there's a sense of balancing that energy of, you know, taking a stand and fighting for things to be over, and, you know, a new desire, a new desire, a new identity. And then we have the past. Okay. And what I'm getting here, what I'm feeling here is that there, you know, someone is making a change. I feel like someone is making a change, and I feel like, you know, there are people around who are not necessarily happy with that change. I think that they could be, you know, afraid of being left behind or whatever. They're afraid of this new desire, this new passion, where they fit into it, kind of thing. And they're sort of kind of taking a stand. You know, they're sort of kind of being aggressive about it because they don't want to be left behind. They don't see how they fit in to this new desire and this new thing. So the best, you know, thing is to let the past go. Like, we have to let the past go and how we did things in the past. And it was always like this, and it's always been like this. There's always, you know, time for change and a need to change. And I definitely feel this energy. I definitely feel this energy of there's some people that we definitely have to release and let go of in our past because they can be very invasive. They can be very domineering and dominant, you know, trying to dominate our lives and our space. And they can, you know, be very invasive. Like I said, they can very, you know, be very, you know, disrespectful of our boundaries and violate our boundaries. And, you know, that has been a major theme here recently. So you definitely may have someone coming forward. If you have put up boundaries recently, you definitely may have someone coming forward to test that. May be a need to, you know, to speak and to take a stand against any betrayal. You know, if there's a situation where you felt stabbed in the back, you felt betrayed, it's probably the time to speak on it. Okay. All right. Let's do a little more clarification. All right. This 7 of Wands. Let's clarify that. Seven of Wands being clarified by the 7 of Wands. So, like I said, that's why I like to clarify with cards like this, because when you get double energy, it's double confirmation. So it's a strong sense of taking a stand. It's a strong sense of blocking. Someone has taken a strong stance of blocking someone because it seems that they're tired of being betrayed. They're tired of being stabbed in the back. And we have the 10. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords. So someone is being very protective. Like, they're protecting their boundaries. They're trying to keep from being invaded. You know, the 10 of Swords is being clarified by the 8 of Swords. So, you know, I feel like someone's definitely trapped because of this betrayal. You know, I feel like they have betrayed in the past. And that has left them in this place of feeling trapped because they know that it's sort of kind of like they deserve to be pushed back. You know, they're going to have no choice but to release and surrender to this. Okay. Temperance is being clarified by the star. So there's a balancing, I feel, of healing. You know, there's a period of healing. There could be a balance, I feel, again, of someone being, you know, possibly out in the limelight, you know, and people are sort of kind of, like I said, not really happy about this new identity. Page of Wands is being clarified by rest. So, yeah, someone is definitely, you know, they're resting on their new identity. They're on their new desires. I don't feel like someone's really sharing, you know, what they're doing because they're being sort of kind of defensive. And this person feels maybe trapped because they know that they betrayed in the past. And they've invaded these boundaries. So now this person is sort of kind of keeping certain things to themselves. We do have the Six of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So there's definitely a sense of, you know, coming back from the past. You know, someone coming back from the past, some old money, some past money. Something involving the past money. We do have the Three of Cups under the deck, clarifying the Three of Cups. So that's a double confirmation. So it's a double confirmation. It's a lot of parties involved here. You know, I feel like this is almost a family, some family situation, because there's a lot of parties involved. Someone is very definitely being protective and guarding themselves, I feel, from being trapped from the start, you know, and her holding back possibly on this Ten of Pentacles. Someone is definitely taking a stand, you know, against the betrayal and, you know, possibly trying to balance this new identity, you know, with the past. That's definitely what I feel. I do feel it starts as a celebration, though. It could be celebration, it could be reconciliation, it could be celebration. But I do feel there's a sense of definitely a need to release. There's a need to release anyone. There's a need to take a strong stand against these invasions of boundaries and things of that nature. But yeah, I can definitely see some feelings. You know, I feel a strong sense of someone does not want to be left behind, to the point that they are being pushy almost. They're pushing themselves within and on someone, which is really causing an opposite effect when they just need to really let release and surrender, you know, and let go of the past, let go of the past energy of being dominating and domineering, because, you know, the energy is going to be cleared. And that's the thing about people. It's, you know, they have the little broom. It's about cleaning up and sweeping out. So, you know, people are going to get swept out. Things are going to get swept out. You just got to make sure that you're not one of those things, or you're not one of those people. And you do that by respecting these boundaries, not being too pushy. Because I feel like if you or whoever, you know, this is resonating with, if you're too pushy with this person, or that person's too pushy with you, it's going to end you getting swept out. You're going to be one of the things that's released and surrendered. So don't bring that energy. Be careful of the energy that you bring to people. Or if people are bringing you that energy, you have no choice but to release them and surrender them and to let your past go. that energy, this invasion, this boundary, this dominates. It's gotta go. Like, that's not the vibration we're on right now. We're on the vibration of free will, freedom of choice, independence, that kind of stuff. Okay. Hello everyone, and thank you all for watching Queendom Tarot. We're all about spiritual ascension and personal development. If you're not a part of the Queendom, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and connect with the energy of kings and queens worldwide. Alright, I'm going to now do a love spread. Masculine, feminine, resonates. It does not have to be a love romantic situation. It could just be love, period. You know, mother-daughter, father-son. Take it as it resonates. You know, but still be a feminine and masculine energy. Alright, on the mind of the feminine, we have choices and options. So the feminine is definitely looking at her options. She's definitely looking at choices. You know, this can also be a sign of confusion. We'll see with the surrounding cards. But, you know, right now I'm definitely seeing choices and options. Letting the past go and looking to the future, to all the beautiful, wonderful things in front of you. Alright, on his mind, we do have some disappointment and regret. Well, not even disappointment and regret. We do have some just being emotionally discontent. Just not being happy with what's being offered. You know. In her heart, we do have judgment. So there is a sense of judgment. There is a sense of making choices, making changes. You know, a judgment is sort of kind of final. You know. All right, in the heart of the masculine, we have the King of Pentacles. So he's definitely, you know, thinking about his money. He's definitely in his heart. He's trying to be on top of his money, on top of his game, being the manager and his own boss. You know. In her behavior, we do have karma. We do have taking action. We do have destiny. We do have karmic change. And in her behavior, we do have holding on and holding back. All right. We do have some spying here. We do have the Page of Swords. So we do have an onlooker. We also can be a message of truth that I see here. But overall, I do see that, you know, it seems like the feminine in this situation has made a choice and a judgment to move forward and look at her other options. It does look like the masculine is somewhat disappointed in this. It seems to be that he is holding on. He is holding back. All right, let me just do a little bit more clarification, guys. All right, these choices that the feminine has is being clarified by death, endings, and new beginnings. So choices and options of endings and new beginnings, you know, letting your past go. Like, she's making choices. I feel like she's making choices. Okay, you stay, you go. Like, she's realizing she's having to pass judgment on people that have been there for her, people who've not been there for her, people that are bringing good energy to her, people that are not bringing good energy to her, because she's got to create this magical space. Okay. Judgment is being clarified by the Magician. That came up as well in I think, the feminine reading for the couple. You know, overall, there was some judgment over some a magician character. So I definitely feel like there's been some judgment over what this masculine has been trying to create, what he's been trying to manifest. Some judgment possibly of what she's been trying to manifest. You know, judgment over anybody who's been trying to manipulate her. That is what is in her heart. So she's making those choices. Like I said, she's looking at everybody. She's looking at everybody right now. Okay. And we do have karma, like I said, over possibly a third party situation. That kept coming up. So there definitely can be in her behavior some karma involving a third party situation. Um, Moving on from a third party situation, or just some karma and moving on to her destiny, her work. It's going to be definitely about work, working together, which I feel is her destiny, which I feel is her, her mission in life. All right. Clarify him, and we're going to close it out. He definitely has emotional, he's definitely not, happy with what he sees. He's definitely not happy, it seems, with possibly her happiness. He's definitely not happy with what's out in the open. In his heart, the King of Pentacles, he wants to be the Emperor. The King of Pentacles wants to be the Emperor. I feel like that's the part of the Emperor character that he's trying to work on in his heart right now, is his Pentacles. In his behavior, we do have holding on and spying and watching. So we see who's doing the watching over here. We do have this Ace of Pentacles. We do have this opportunity. So someone seems to definitely be watching this business opportunity, this growth of something. Somebody definitely seems to be watching and spying on that. This new opportunity, this pentacle that comes forward. All right. Yeah. There's definitely an ending to someone trying to manifest a third-party situation. She has called her judgment, and she's decided to move forward and look to her other options and her other choices. Third-party situations, anybody who's trying to manipulate her, she's bringing an end to that. She's bringing an end to that, and she's bringing a beginning to manifesting what she wants, manifesting her works and her desires. Okay? For him, like I said, he's really not happy. He's not happy. He's holding back. He's holding on. He's not happy. He wants to be the King of Pentacles, He's watching things are out in the open, possibly with the Emperor character. He's watching that, and he's really not happy about it. So this masculine could see, possibly something going on. He could see, the divine feminine here looking at our options and that kind of thing. He's seeing that. Seems like it's out in the open. He's not very happy about it. Some of them could be trying to hold back from watching you. Some of them can just be watching you. They can't really let you go. They're holding on to you. Because there's, we have the Page of Swords here twice, so there's a strong sense of watching and spying. So I do feel there's a strong sense of trying to hold on to the divine feminine here. There's a strong sense of watching her because some things that he has seen out in the open, possibly involving a King of Pentacles or Emperor character. Could be two people, could be one person, because she does have various options over here. Okay, that is what I see, guys. I hope you were able to resonate with some of that, take some of that with you, could help you during this time. If you did, please let me know by liking it, share it, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber of the Queendom, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Guys, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Peace and love to the family. Until next time.